Hey, what's up everyone? Alex here from SmartReviews, and today, buckle up, because Samsung's One UI 9 might just be the most insanely polished, futuristic, and personality-packed software Samsung has ever dropped. No headings, no breaks, just a long, friendly, high-energy deep dive into everything that makes One UI 9 feel like a whole new brain for your phone. So picture this. You unlock your Samsung device and instantly feel like your phone just leveled up and tally. That's the vibe of One UI 9. Not just smoother, not just prettier, smarter, like it finally understands what you want before you even swipe. Samsung didn't just redesign things. They rethought how a phone should behave in 2025, and honestly, it shows everywhere you look. Right from the jump, the UI feels feather light. Animations glide like they're skating on glass. Every tap, swipe, and gesture has this new fluid bounce, subtle, clean, almost playful. It's like Samsung finally learned how to make software feel alive. Even the new blur effects look chef's kiss. They're softer, more natural, and somehow make even the simplest menu look premium. The notification shade? Completely retooled. It drops down like a smooth curtain with new transparency layers that make everything easier to read without feeling crowded. And the toggles, wow! They're bigger, smarter, adaptive, and shift based on your usage pattern. If you're someone who switches Wi-Fi and Bluetooth more often than you reply to texts, those toggles will slowly float toward the top. It's like your phone is reorganizing itself for you, quietly, without any setup. And the lock screen, Samsung heard the cries. One UI 9 finally gives you lock screen customization that feels free, not restricted. You can drag widgets anywhere, customize fonts, colors, animations, and even use smart placements where the phone automatically ranges your lock screen layout depending on what's happening. For example, your music controls get bigger when music is playing and your calendar widget stands out on busy days. It's dynamic in a way that genuinely feels helpful. Let's talk about multitasking because Samsung went all in this time. One UI 9 introduces something called multi-focus layers. Think multitasking, but the apps actually interact visually. Drag to apps together and they snap into a linked mode, meaning scrolling on one app can influence the other if you want it to. For example, scrolling through product images on one window can auto-scroll reviews in the other. It's wild. And pop-up windows? They're smoother, snappier, and they now intelligently shrink when you're typing so your keyboard never blocks anything important. Widgets gotta glow up too. Not just redesigned, re-engineered. They're now context-aware, meaning they swap their content automatically at different times of the day. A weather widget will show air quality in the morning, UV in the afternoon, and rain chances at night without you touching anything. The calendar widget highlights the next priority task with big bold text. It's subtle but makes the phone feel like an assistant, not just a device. Samsung's AI game in One UI 9 also took a giant leap. You know how most phones have suggestions? Samsung went full predictive mode. The phone learns your patterns at a frighteningly accurate level, but in a good way. If you always edit photos after shooting them, the gallery app pops up as soon as you exit the camera. If you use Maps every night at 8 p.m., it'll appear automatically on your home screen right before that. Even brightness adjusts based not only on lighting but based on what app you're opening. Watching a movie? It dims more. Scrolling notes? It brightens for readability. That level of intelligence makes the phone feel deeply personal. Now, let me slide in something special right here, because if you're someone who uses your phone to trade, invest, or manage markets like I do, One UI 9 actually makes it super easy to multitask under pressure. You can monitor charts while keeping news updates pinned in a translucent pop-up window, and the new gesture toggles let you switch between apps faster than ever. And speaking of trading, if you want to learn the psychological side of building discipline, handling emotions, and making smarter decisions in the market, make sure to check out my second YouTube channel dedicated to psychological trading skills. Links in the bio. Back to the script, the camera interface also got a full makeover. Everything is closer to your thumb. Settings slide in like panels instead of full screens. You get quick toggles for lens switching, color tone, stabilization modes, and AI enhancements that show up only when needed. The zoom wheel now has a mini preview window that shows what your final frame will look like before you zoom into it. And the shutter animation is smoother, faster, and practically instant. Battery optimization went from smart to genius. One UI 9 tracks energy habits, not just screen time. If an app keeps waking up in the background, the system flags it with a friendly recommendation And if you ignore it, Samsung quietly reduces its background activity without affecting notifications. Adaptive Power Saver is so refined that hitting 20% doesn't feel scary anymore. The phone stretches that tiny bit of battery with almost unfair efficiency. Samsung Free, Discover, and Daily got merged into a cleaner, smoother feed that looks like what Google Discover wishes it was. It's cleaner, faster, no unnecessary clutter, just news, video highlights, quick tools, and personalized suggestions laid out in a friendly card-style design. But the real star? Hyper-Smooth Performance Mode. It optimizes animations, boosts touch response, and stabilizes frame rates while reducing battery drain. You can feel the difference even when scrolling through apps. It's butter, and here's the thing. One UI 9 isn't flashy for the sake of being flashy. It's thoughtful. Everything is quieter, calmer, easier. It's like Samsung wants your phone to feel like a natural extension of you, not a loud, tetchy obstacle. You feel the intelligence behind every small movement, every transition, every suggestion. It just feels alive. If you're using a Samsung phone that's getting One UI 9, you're in for a serious treat. This update doesn't just make your phone smarter, it makes it more you, more intuitive, more efficient, more fun. And hey, if you enjoyed the breakdown and want more deep dives, device reviews, and hidden features, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment telling me which One UI 9 feature impressed you the most. I'll catch you in the next video. Stay smart, stay curious, and stay touchy.